personally, I'm not blowing up anybody's phone nowadays, so let's start there. Hey y'all, we're back with another video, another get ready with me. We're talking about dating in 2023, y'all, and I'm telling y'all a little story time about what I just experienced. So yeah, make sure y'all subscribe and hit that notification bell to make sure you're updated on all my videos. And if you're interested on my opinions about dating, or you just want to hear me talk and rant and vent about the situation, just keep watching. That's all right. So I'm about to do my makeup. I need some chapstick. Good lord, my mouth is dry. As y'all know by the video, today's topic is dating in 2023. And I wanted to do this because I had a very questionable experience. Like, what's going on for real? Like, it's not making sense to me. Like, I'm moving out. But, yeah, I packed up my mirror on accident, so I'm looking at my MacBook as a mirror. Actually, you know what? I'm just go ahead and say the story. It is what it is. So, me and this dude were talking, right? Let me wet my sponge. So, me and this dude were talking, and it was all good. Like, I had met him when I was out with my friends one day, yada yada, cool. And he was nice, you know. He lives like far away, so which was fine. That wasn't really a problem with me, so we weren't like seeing each other that much, but we were seeing each other a little bit. So whoop-de-doo, I saw him like a couple times, like a couple weeks after we had met. But after that, I didn't really see him no more for like 2 months. It's graduation weekend, and me and my cousin, because my cousin came down here, we're going to a party, right? Cool. So we go to the party, and first we went to a pregame, and me and my cousin went to the pregame with some of my other friends, right? And it was cool, you know, and like some of my closest friends are mostly guys. So, because we're like all in a big group chat or whatever. So yeah. So we pregame, and I got too drunk at the pregame. So I told my friend, I was like, you follow me to my house, and then we can hop in your car and we just go to the party. So boom, we went to the party, and it was shut down already. So we was like, no, we just gonna go back to my crib to, you know, do some adult things, to drink and some other things. So we went back to my crib, and mind y'all, this whole time, so before this even happened, this whole weekend, this man has been like acting all weird and stuff, because I've been going out like saying stuff like, I don't like mine outside and da-da-da, and I'm just like, bro, I just graduated, but okay. I wasn't paying no attention because I assumed he was joking, but he probably wasn't. So we went back to my house, and this man was calling me. He called me like 5 times, y'all. And I don't know about y'all, but me personally, I don't want nobody blowing up my phone while I'm out with my friends. Like, that's ridiculous. So I finally answered, and I couldn't hear him because if you know me, you know my hearing goes, it's like non-existent when I'm drunk. So I couldn't hear him like at all, and it was just me, my cousin, my homeboy, and his 2 homeboys. So yeah, and then so I hung up on him because I couldn't hear him, and he texted me and was like, so I see you got other options. And he was like, you got niggas in the house, yada yada yada. And then he was like threatening to drive up here. I was just like, I'm still single, for one. Let's start there, because y'all act like, these men act like they not supposed to actually be a girlfriend no more. Like, what is that was not giving. So he had that little whole tramp. And then I told him, I was like, these are not just random niggas. These are my friends. Because my homeboy friends, I knew them too already from school or whatever. So yeah, they wasn't just like random niggas in my house. But I could see where he was coming from. So I asked him, I was like, were you mad? And then, because I called him later, and he was like, I'm mad at everybody. And I was just like, okay, you need to grow up, for one. But yeah, and then, what is going on with this? I'm doing a quick foundation routine, by the way. And then I told him next day, I told him, I said, I didn't like how you approached that situation last night. And he laughed it off, so I was like, okay. So you think that's funny? It's gonna get real funny around here since you wanna laugh. And then, this is where all the BS starts. He starts being extra clingy, and he was like, I don't call him no more. And I was just like, well, you go to sleep at 10 o'clock. And if y'all don't know me, y'all know I stay up late. So I be up. And I don't get home till late. So like, yeah, I'm not gonna call you if you're gonna be asleep, duh. But yeah, then like the next couple of days, I'm not gonna go into detail, but he just kept like, it was like he was spiraling. Like he was just trying to find stuff to be, not trying to find stuff to be mad about, but he was just like saying random stuff. And then he was like catching, like being smart with like everything he said had an attitude behind it. And that is why I call men sassy, because he was acting very sassy. It was not giving. Like, and then like the things that was bothering me was that, because I had this class at 8:30 in the morning. So I was waking up at 7, and y'all, I used to stay up till 4 o'clock. So that was like a culture shock to me, because I was not used to waking up that early. I would stay up till 4, not get out of bed till about 11 if this a good day. And maybe 12 sometimes, it just depends. So he was like getting mad because I wasn't asking him how he slept, because he asked me how he slept, and I'm just like, mind you, I'm in class, I'm trying to pay attention. And for 2, like, I'm sleepy, I'm not thinking about how you slept, to be honest. Like, if we're being honest right now, I'm not thinking about how you slept. So yeah, that was the issue. That was the first issue that kind of caught me off guard, because he was tripping off of me not asking how he slept. But this is what the kicker was for me. So I didn't like my original graduation pictures or whatever, which was fine. And I found this girl, and she was gonna retake them or whatever, right? So I was taking them at 9:30 on Wednesday. So he asked me like later on that day, he asked me, did I take my pictures or whatever? And I was just like, yeah. And he was like, send me pics, assuming that like I had took selfies or whatever, I guess. Which I didn't, because it was at 9:30 in the morning. I was rushing. Like, I'm sorry, if I got a photo shoot at 9:30 in the morning, I'm not taking no selfies beforehand. And then I told him I ain't taking, he told me something. I bet you sent your other niggas some. Sir! So he was like, I bet you sent the other niggas the pictures or whatever. And I was just like, I don't know. I don't even know what I said, but I said something smart. And then he, I'm gonna just go back to the messages because I forgot. After that, he was like, you still haven't been calling me. And I was like, well, I've been busy and I've been in class. And then, what did he say? And then, then he was like, because I told him I was busy. He was like, not enough for Twitter. First of all, I can do whatever I want on my phone. And if I'm on Twitter, it's because I'm usually chilling and I don't want to be bothered. Like, honestly, like if I'm on Twitter, I get on Twitter when I don't want to hear, like when I want to sit in complete silence and I just want to look at words. And I can't get on Instagram for that because they done messed up the algorithm. But yeah, that's what I get on Twitter for, to read stuff. But yeah, he was like, not enough for Twitter. And I told him, I was like, I don't even be on Twitter like that. And then he was like, could you live without social media? And I'm just like, okay, you really doing too much right now. Like you really trying me for real. Like, I wasn't offended about it, but I'm like, you just really reaching for straws. Like, none of this is like necessary at all. So yeah, he claims I can't live without social media now. And then, so this is around I had got back active on YouTube or whatever. So I posted my skincare routine, and out of nowhere, he subscribed. That's why I really didn't want to tell the story. But at this point, I don't care. But so yeah, I guess he watched my video and he was like, your skin routine is too much and you forgot water. And I was just like, and at this point, I was just getting aggravated, like for real. And I was just like, okay, whatever. He's just saying stuff, which is fine, I guess. And then he just said like some other weird stuff about me doing his homework, even though this man's not in school. And I was just like, and then he brought up baking. Like, he haven't asked me about baking since we met. So I thought it was weird because everybody knows I haven't been baking like that. So I'm just like, why are you asking me about this? Like, after a week of dealing with that bull crap, I was like, you know what? I can't deal with this. Like, I'm not talking to this man. Like, I'm not, I couldn't deal with it. So I just told him, I was like, I can't talk to you anymore, And then he went on a whole spiel. And I told him, I was like, well, for one, you can't communicate. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all, I asked him again. Was it because of Saturday? Was he doing all this because of Saturday? He said no. So I was like, okay, cool. So I was like, well, what's this attitude about or whatever? But I didn't really care about what it was about. I was just over it. Like, at that point, I don't even think I had liked him anymore. So I had told him I didn't want to talk to him no more. And listen, I be ghosting people. So this is like very adultish of me to tell him that I can't talk to you no more. Cause anybody know I will ghost somebody in a heartbeat. I do not care. I will ghost somebody. Like, I was real bad. I was just like, stop talking to you. Like, just stop texting you. I was so bad at that. Yeah, so I had told him, I had seen him, that I wasn't talking to him. And I told him, I was like, well, I've never blown up your phone while you were out with your friends or whatever. And I told him I wasn't dealing with his unnecessary attitude. And I told him he needed to learn how to communicate his feelings, because when I asked him the first, second, and third time about the situation, he should have told me how he felt, because I understood where he was coming from. Disclaimer, I understood where he was coming from, because I would have been mad too. But for one, you were blowing up my phone. I'm not blowing up somebody's phone if they out having fun with their friends, and that's just me. I don't know. I'm not doing that. Personally, I'm not blowing up anybody's phone nowadays, so let's start there. But yeah, like, he just went about the whole situation the wrong way, and then like throwing shots at me randomly while talking to me. He went about that whole situation the wrong way, and I told him that. And he was like, I do communicate my feelings. I just don't text my feelings. That's why I wanted you to call me. If you would have called, I would have told you that. I said, and I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, so if you wanted to talk about it, when I asked you the first, second, third time, you should have been like, yeah, but we can talk more about it on the phone. Simple. But no, he wanted to go on this whole, like, oh my God. But anyways, so then this is the part right here. So he says, word for word, so I'll text how I feel. Personally, you need to work on having a personality outside of social media. Because in person, it ain't there. It's almost like you act younger than your age with the way you move. It's almost childlike. I don't know if you've been baby or spoiled to death your whole life. Dynasty on Twitter is someone I love to meet. Dynasty is person I don't know how to explain. First of all, I haven't been spoiled all my life. But you know what? I don't have to explain myself to people like him. Like, I truthfully don't care what you think about me, honestly. Like, if you think that I have no personality outside of social media, cool. You have that. I'm not finna argue with you about me. Like, what? Do I look crazy? No. I'm not finna argue with you about my personality. And then, so I said, okay. Then, he keeps going. He's still texting me out after I said okay to that big paragraph. He said, it's like you're bland, no substance. I had crazy feelings for you. You should have told me this earlier instead of effing up my weekend. And I was just like, okay. So I said, I told him, I was like, why you keep talking to me if you think I'm boring? Like, what's that about? I don't think people should be talking to people they think are boring or not interesting in them. That logic right there don't make no damn sense to me. Whatever helps him sleep at night, I guess. After I sent that last message, I blocked him. Because I was like, I'm not finna keep doing this with you at all. So I thought that was the end of that. No, he sent me a screenshot of the last message he sent me after I had blocked him or whatever. And he was like, you ain't have to block me. So I blocked him on IG and Twitter and TikTok. If I could block him on YouTube, I would. So I thought the whole situation was over. I thought I was done with that. You know, I thought I was going to be Gucci. Like, I thought I was going to not have to worry about him at all the next day. So I'm on my iPad chilling. I think I was watching YouTube. Let me do my mascara real quick. I hope I don't look crazy. Alright, I'm back. So I'm thinking the whole situation was over, right? So I'm on my iPad watching YouTube. I was watching something, and I saw a text from him, and it was an audio message, y'all. So I was like, what the? I'm like, because I forgot that, y'all know the app, like, I don't know what it is with Apple, but I feel like they need to get that fixed. Because why, if I block somebody on my phone, it's still coming through on my iPad? So I go to the messages. This man done sent a whole, like, the last message he claimed he sent me, like that screenshot on IG, no, he sent the shady stuff. He was like, because I was testing my theory and it came out to be true. First of all, I hate being tested. Like, stop. I hate people that like do like little testing, like mind games. Like, that is, no, that's petty, and we honestly too old for that. I don't want to be part of your damn science experiment. The hell? Yeah, so he was like, it was a test and my theory was proven right. He was like, it's not recording. But yeah, he said, love you, take care, I got you, love you, I'm wishing the best for you. I'm just like, the L word? Are you for real right now? I ain't never told this man I loved him in my life. That's how I know this man's delusional, because he texted me that day before. He was like, good morning, and then he sent the audio message. And then, so I'm thinking the audio message is him like just going off, like just saying nasty stuff to me, just based off of what he been saying since the situation happened. But no, it was him apologizing. He was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean nothing I said, you've been a good girl to me, yada yada yada. And I'm just like, you gonna be anything, be for real, cause what? That looks good. But yeah, he was like, I'm sorry, yada yada yada. And then I just blocked him on my iPad and my computer. I was like, ooh, lipstick on my teeth. Yeah, that was just crazy to me, y'all. Like, he really tried to insult me. Like, I was gonna retaliate. I don't care. I'm not here to please everybody. Everybody don't gotta like me, first of all. Let's get into that. I wasn't placed on this earth to be liked by everybody. I've just been seeing like the crazy stories on the internet. Like, dating is like terrible now. Like, it's just so bad. Podcast for me, like the dating podcast, like whoever gave these people mics, like please discontinue the mics, take them away. They do not need these mics. They gave the wrong people a voice because they don't need it at all. Like, it's crazy. Ooh, should I do blush? Let's just do it the dabble because I can't see none of the cream blush I put on. I saw on this thing where it said you shouldn't blow on your brushes because of like the mouth bacteria. And so I'm trying to break that habit. I just wanted to touch on the fact that I don't think that man ever liked me. Like, for you to come out and say all these things, it was just crazy to me. And that's why I never really got in detail with him about like making YouTube videos and stuff, because I could like tell, like I can usually tell when you gonna like judge. And truthfully, I don't have time for nobody to be judging me about YouTube. Yes, I know it may be stupid. I know I might not be successful, but who cares? Like, I'm just doing it because I like it. That's it. And God forbid I won't be successful, but I mean, hey, it happens. But I know I will. Manifesting it. I'm not putting that bad energy in the air. And I don't need negative people in my life like him, crushing down on my dreams. I just feel like a lot of people's dating problems will be solved if we just all talk to people that like us, and they like, and we talk to people that we like. There's no point of talking to somebody that you know you don't like, you know you're not compatible with. You just liking them for whatever reason that you think is okay, I guess, whatever. Before I was talking to him, I was like taking a hiatus from dating. So I was just like, I was just chill, you know. I'm not really pressed to be in a relationship. I truthfully don't think I need to be in one. But that could just be me talking. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And I actually did like him. He was a nice, well, I know he's not a nice person now. He just conniving. That was my dating story of the year, because hopefully I don't run into nobody like that again. That was just horrible. That's what I forgot to tell you, like, he had already raised some red flags. Y'all, if you see red flags, just leave first. Like, just leave at the first red flag. Don't give him a chance, because I had already saw some red flags. Like, he was talking about trans, like people changing their sex, like Dwayne Wade's daughter, and I'm just like, okay. And that was like the first time we was on the phone, so it was kind of weird that he was asking me for my opinion on that. Mind you, I don't got no kids. Like, what? This is not my argument right now. That wasn't his first time saying something about me being spoiled. But my mama came down here to help me clean my apartment. Well, I ain't gonna say help because I wasn't helping. But yeah, she came down here to help me clean my apartment, like deep clean it or whatever. And he was like, you know you spoiled, yada yada yada. And I'm just like, yeah, I've been told. I'm an only child, like, duh. And then he was like, that's finna stop with me. Like, why would you say that? Like, I didn't ask. Men just need to shut up sometimes. Like, they just talk too much. Like, oh my God. They just talk, they just be, yeah. And spoiling is not always materialistic. You can be spoiled with love, spoiled with affection, spoiled with quality time. So for him to just say that, like, unprovoked, I didn't ask him to spoil me. It was just weird. And I was just like, because I mean, I do want a man to spoil me. Don't get me wrong. I do want a man to spoil me. But I didn't ask him. And quite frankly, I never put him up to that, you know, what do I call it? Like, we were just, like, I don't know. It was just weird. Like, he just said that unprovoked for no reason. And honestly, it had no purpose in that conversation. Like, because if anything, I spoil myself. If nobody else ain't gonna get it, I'm gonna get it myself. Dating is just hard out here. Because it's like, I'm not too young I'm too young to be settling, first of all, because I don't want to be in a relationship that bad. I don't even know if I really want to be in a relationship. I'm honestly confused. I just wanted to vent a little bit, because I'm over it now, but I'm still in all of that happened, because I've never had something like that happen to me before. I have a problem like vocalizing what I want. Like, I don't want people to necessarily read my mind, but at the same time, I feel like some things should just be a given. Like, I don't want to have to give you like every step of the way. Like, that's tiring. Like, I don't want to have to plan every date. Like, now planning a trip, that's different. I like planning trips. I don't have a problem with that. But I don't want to have to plan every date, or like, I just don't want to have to do that. And oh, it looks so cute. Mine a little lopsided though. Like when dudes be like, oh, you can just chill at my... No, I don't want to chill. I'm not coming to your house, sir. Like, stop. I hate that. That's like my #1 pet peeve. Like, you don't want to go to lunch. Like, you don't want to get... Like, oh my God. And like, why are they so willing to invite you to their home? Like, I'm never willing to invite somebody to my home that easily. Truthfully. It looks good. But that was my whole dating spill. I'm single. If y'all didn't realize by now. But I'm single. Currently just trying to figure it out here. And I'm still young, so it's like I ain't really pressed. Still trying to find myself, trying to figure out who I am as a person, you know. That concludes the end of the Get Ready With Me / dating spill. I love a little natural beats. I look good in the camera, but I look ugly on this MacBook camera, y'all. Oh, snap. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We still gotta figure out our name. Don't worry, it's coming, y'all. And as of right now, from that Shein haul, we are at 400 and we're at 445 subscribers, y'all. I had 86 like a week ago. So that's just crazy to me. Yeah, so I have a little family now, so we have to like we have to make a name, you know. We gotta get like this. We gotta get locked in, y'all. But yeah, make sure y'all like this video and comment how y'all feel about dating in 2023. I want to hear y'all thoughts. You know, it's a little rough out here for us, but that's all right. It's gonna be all right. We gonna find our soulmates. We gonna find them, okay? But yeah, if y'all want to comment below some of your takes. I really don't care. And to conclude this video, I said what I said about the dating. It is what it is. I'm not, you know, to each his own. We can all have our difference of opinions, and that's all right. So no arguing in the comments, please. But yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Bye. Yo,